afford to shoot dubs. I don't think you trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it.
Steve. Alright guys, welcome back to another gamer show. Alright. Alright, gotta make some changes real quick.
I'm just preparing to shoot. Or I can put you on some skates, breaking ankles and news, saying this is what they pay me to do. I don't think you're trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want get rich. I don't think you
Alright guys, gamers, the gamer show begins now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. For the Timberwolves, they haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so. Just one win in 5 games. Fellas, it seems like so much goes into being successful at the professional level. I want to ask a more general question. What was the key to your success as a player and as a champion?
You know what? Most people would say you would start at the top, but I'll start where it began. Wilmot Benjamin, Tom Donahue, coaches who've helped me at my AAU, early stages out, then going to the late, great Jack Curran in high school. Those were the ones. And honestly, there's no bigger than family. My brother Vince and my dad were the ones who really got me there.
Well, you got to have great teammates. You know, I'm the first one to say, yeah, I have 4 championships, but one of my favorite teammates.
At shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 30, Ben McLemore. Starting at the other guard, 6'0", number 0, Aaron Brooks. At power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 33, Ryan Anderson. In the middle, standing 7'2", number 17, Roy Hibbert. The other forward, standing 6'2".
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports of NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Welcome home of the Oklahoma City Thunder. And, of course, C.J. Miles will need to find a way to overcome what he brought to this team.
You know, what the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their younger players are ready to spread their wings and take on a little more responsibility. They're going to get more minutes for those guys and allow them to see a little more playing time.
Clearly a forward-thinking deal, you know, and even if his aren't the biggest shoes to fill, it still puts a lot of pressure on your young guys. And let's see if they're ready to fill that void.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, we've got Wilson Chandler. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Moutier in at the 1 spot. Now, six on the shot clock. Dishes it to Moutier. Connects on the 17-footer.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
On defense, Minnesota. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They got worked over on the boards. That's about as plain as I can put it. You can't leave your teammates on an island down there. You need everybody going to the glass.
Here's Barton. Roy Hibbert picking up that last basket. Love dishes to Barton. Pass to Drummond. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. They get it back. Here's Chandler. No good with the layup. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Flip Saunders. They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert. And he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year. And now is one of the guys you have to account for, really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint. And then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
Thank you, Doris. And here's Moutier. Following the three-pointer by Aaron Brooks. Out to the right wing. It's a pick by Love. Barton kicks to Moutier. Shoots a three. Thunder with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Here's Moutier following the score by Trevor Ariza. Love with the screen on Brooks. Barton in the corner. Will it go? No luck. And the Thunder going the other.
Quite nicely right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
McLemore, no good.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Now here's Drummond. 11 points for him in that last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw tonight.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Barton, no good on the free throw. Oklahoma City leading by 5. And McLemore kicks to Anderson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's McLemore. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch four, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
As Greg was talking about Clark back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from 3 last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, and you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin.
Now here's Moutier following the miss by Trevor Ariza. Moutier kicks to Chandler. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Good. 10 points for Love.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Now here's McLemore outside. The rebound by Wilson Chandler. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Moutier. Latre. Chandler, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now, here's Moutier, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Chandler outside. To the paint. That's good from Moutier on the assist by Chandler. Moutier's got his second bucket tonight.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
I tell you what, they better ramp up the D on Hibbert, or it could be trouble.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Moutier with the ball. 9 points last game out, and there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Rozier's checked in. Chandler against Ariza. Moutier passes to Drummond. 6 to shoot. Moutier dishes to Drummond. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Ariza goes in. Passes to Rozier. Feeds to McLemore. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. The 3. And it's Rozier missing. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Moutier. Barton in the corner. Uncovered. Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Hibbert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Rozier. Here's Ariza. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure there were. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First one falls for him. And the Thunder with some changes. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Hibbert. Garnett comes in for Ryan Anderson. And it's Bellinelli in for Ben McLemore. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Granger comes in for Kevin Love. Gallinari, he's checked in for Wilson Chandler. And Levine subbed in for Moutier. So he gets them both.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, and the foul trouble. Coming down the stretch, they didn't have the guys on the floor you'd like to have out there, nor could they be as aggressive on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and because of the foul trouble, they really didn't want to incur more foul trouble, so they backed off and became passive, and that's no way to play defense.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the basket by Minnesota. There's the pass to Chandler, and it's blocked, and they'll keep possession.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they've brought that comes into play.
And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Chandler. Garnett's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Nobody near Granger. It's good from long range. Granger's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And Garnett misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's the screen. Levine kicks to Kaminsky. There's the dish to Barton. No what? And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Here's Bellinelli. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Well, so important to have three-point shooters that can stretch the defense and open things up. These small forwards have been doing just that over the last month. You look at Carroll, a dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release.
I mean, you've got a dilemma when it comes to any of the guys on that list. Stay up tight on them on the perimeter, and you risk them blowing by you. But if you back off, you might get your feelings hurt.
Well, I think you've got to take the first approach, Greg. You got to get up into them. You can't give these guys any space to shoot the three.
That free throw missing. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Barton kicks to Granger. Levine passes to Kaminsky. The fadeaway. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And the basket by Rozier. Here's Levine. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Tarek Black, he's checked in for Kevin Garnett.
That's his first personal foul. Coming on the floor for your Thunder, Tarek Black.
Stolen. Here's Carroll. Gallinari with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And the basket good.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
You know, there was a time when some thought Tyson Chandler would be a draft bust. But, you know, it took some time before he found his niche and has been one of the best bigs in the NBA for the span of his career. You know, that shows you also when you draft guys out of high school, they're going to need a couple more years to really define who they are as players.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Good.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Rozier the pass to Butler. Oklahoma City moving it around. Tries it from the top of the key. Chandler's shot good. And the Thunder lead by 8. Chandler was a bit of a late bloomer, but you can't argue with his presence on the floor now.
Well, he won a title and embodies what you need to do in order to win titles. I mean, Chandler makes all the difference on defense. That's why teams will just still want him even late in his career.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Now, here is Gallinari. 17 points for him last game against Houston.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways. And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's Barton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And stolen by Butler. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
All right, that dunk clinic is still strong. If you guys are a fan of dunk clinic, hit a like on this stream and comment how much you love that dunk clinic show.
It's deflected, but they recover it. Levine, good. And so here is Oklahoma City, a 12-point game. Down low. And the dunk by Chandler.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Here's Barton. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Chandler comes with a double team. Here's Granger. Out to Gallinari. He feeds it to Barton. Granger, a screen on Butler. Here's Barton. The shot will not go. Some solid defense from Butler. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. It could go. No good on the buzzer beater. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Thunder lead by 14. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
And it's been gang rebounded. I mean, everybody has done a great job boxing out for them, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Minnesota, Wilson Chandler out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Moutier. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Levine in at the shooting guard. Brooks with the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Levine. Left side Chandler. He kicks it to Moutier. 4 on the clock. Shoots it. Nice D from Brooks.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And guys, as we all know, Kevin Garnett is one of the very best power forwards ever to play the game. I mean, was passed by Tim Duncan last year for total rebounds by active players. Still an amazing statistic among many for KG, a future Hall of Famer.
Ariza with the bucket.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Now here's Moutier. Brooks covering. Here's Love. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. McLemore inside the line. Rebound Andre Drummond.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Chandler. Love. No good. Excellent D there from Garnett. Inside, here's Brooks. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Brooks has got 9.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
It's stolen by McLemore. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kev. Well, during that last break, I heard Flip Saunders addressing his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Love. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to
3 defenders.
still in the first half. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Here's Moutier. Roy Hibbert picking up that last basket. To stop the run, Ariza with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 22. To the middle, and stolen by Love. Now here's Moutier, guarded by McLemore. Fires the three. Nice, 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Hibbert with the screen. McLemore dishes to Hibbert. Oh, yeah.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Ariza no up. Timberwolves trail by 21. Chandler attacking. Love outside. And another three for Minnesota.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Here's McLemore. Minnesota with the rebound. Drummond's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Takes the 13-footer, and Hibbert with the block.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Levine, good.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
The Thunder leading by 18. And here's McLemore. 5 points in the game. Here's Garnett. Moutier with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Well, perhaps one of the most intriguing draft picks of this past summer, Emmanuel Moutier, can be a game-changing player. Was going to play, Clark, as you recall, at SMU for Larry Brown.
He sure was, and went overseas instead. So we don't know a ton about him other than his reputation is sterling. Now we'll see if he can live up to it.
Joey Dorsey's checked in for Drummond. Here's McLemore. Garnett with the screen for McLemore. Up off the screen. Misses the layup.
And how about Moutier, guys? He has a very interesting upbringing. Born in the Congo, grew up in Texas, then spent last season in China. Already a very well-traveled young man for a player of his age.
Now here's Garnett. 8 points his last outing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Moutier kicks to Love, and he makes good on the layup. Love's got 15 points.
And you know, with Moutier, you can't ignore what he does on the court. He has amazing size at the point guard spot, excellent vision, and is a natural playmaker for his squad.
Here's McLemore. He's got 5. The feed to Bellinelli. They get the rebound. Hibbert with the screen. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Bellinelli's got his first 2 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Moutier passes to Love. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Levine can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Moutier dishes to Chandler. Love inside. He's against Garnett. That's good.
And they are attacking.
All right, guys.
And getting great results.
It's time for some story time real quick.
Defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here's McLemore. He has 7.
All right, don't mind the squeaking. Can't help that, really.
Back to Garnett.
All right, now with that bucket, so story.
They found a weakness in the defense.
Chandler has continued a downward spiral of health problems. You know, meaning he's been starving himself, not really drinking water, not sleeping over what's happening.
9 points in the game so far.
And it's getting worse and worse every day.
Garnett
And
outside.
that's really bad.
Tries again. Jump shot is
Ooh, that's not bad that Garnett hit that
Garnett's
shot.
got 9.
No hesitation when he
But
saw the space that he was giving
the mysterious caller called again
Off target with his
and
three.
asking him how are things going. Chandler gets really pissed off, like, how are things going type stuff. How do you think they're going?
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket.
And
right in
then
the shooting pocket for a terrific assist.
he says, calm down, just listen real quick. And he's reluctantly does just to see what he says.
Catching up
And
on
he
the
wants to
changes
meet
for
him. We
Oklahoma
meet up
City. Kevin Garnett. Damari Carroll
help
checked
him
in
out.
for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Rozier in for Ben McLemore.
But will he? We'll find out soon. What do you guys think about this story?
Gallinari last season.
Let me know what you think about this in the comments. And if you liked it, leave a like. Subscribe to the Gamer Squad, the GW13 channel.
Overtime, and he improved.
Subscribe to the channel.
Former self near the end of the
Become a
season.
Gamer Squad member.
47-point explosion.
If you want to join more, if you want to join the stream first, make sure you push the notification bell.
Brooks checked in.
You'll be updated when videos are posted and shorts first. You can see them first. Alright, back to the stream. We'll be on the Gamer halftime in 3 minutes. So, look forward to that and
He
more.
sinks the second. Here is Brooks. He had 13 points in the win against Denver.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates. Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Gallinari wide open, sinks the three-pointer. Gallinari's got 4 points this quarter.
They are absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
Here's Rozier. He has 7. It's tipped. They recover it. And Chandler throws it down. Timberwolves trail by 19. Snatched away. Here's the break. And here's Brooks from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Moutier kicks to Gallinari. And it's Gallinari again missing.
Yeah, and listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Chandler. Gallinari with the rebound.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
From 12 feet out, and Chandler sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 19. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to Barton. From outside the arc. The shot is off. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Rozier. Here's Anderson, right wing. Carroll, no one around him. Goes back up, and Chandler lays it in. Chandler's got 4 points this quarter.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Here's Barton out to the right wing. Here's Moutier. Good. Moutier's got 8 points.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Chandler is screen. Here's Rozier. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Oh, let's correct him. He did, and he got put on the ground by the heroic Chandler.
From 11 feet away, and it's Gallinari missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Another bucket in the paint, that's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
All right, we head into the game of halftime.
With their speed.
Enjoy.
I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
Poked away.
All right, we get one little
Pushing it up. Brooks with the bucket.
quick score to push it up to 28.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand.
All right, enjoy, gamers. The gamer halftime. Back after this.
He made it look easy that time.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Thunder out in front, just dominating this one. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Guys, I'm here with Kevin Love. And Kevin, facing a deficit at halftime, what do you guys need to do differently in the second half of this ball game?
Hey, shots. I mean, we're getting good ones. I don't know what it is. We had the day off. Should have got our legs under us in the second half, come out, go on a big run like we usually do, and we'll be fine.
It's a make-or-miss league. Kevin, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. Oklahoma City has the edge here at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Let's start with you, Kenny. What did you think?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
They're getting completely outworked on the glass. Giving up that many rebounds is how you dig yourself into a hole like this, Ernie. They want to close the gap on the scoreboard. They got to close the gap on the boards. You like that, Ernie? They want to close the gap on the scoreboard. They got to close the gap on the boards. Oh, I'm so good.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Brooks is out there with McLemore. And it's Trevor Ariza. Then there's Anderson. And it's Hibbert in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And he gets it to go.
And really the transition defense starting to let them down.
The last 4 buckets they've surrendered have come in transition. At some point, you've got to make an adjustment.
Moutier Makes it off the glass. Moutier's got 10.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And Brooks, here we go. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Barton, guarded by McLemore. Here's Chandler. The shot is off. Nice D from Brooks. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's McLemore. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this 3rd quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Moutier kicks to Chandler. Kept alive, Minnesota. Second shot opportunity. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
Here's Moutier. Aaron Brooks picking up that last basket. And there's Love. That's good on the assist from Moutier. And it's now 22 points for Love. Brooks outside. To the paint. Shot from 12. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Moutier kicks to Chandler. He dishes it to Drummond. Now here's Moutier. Tight defense on him. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. And that one's good. Brooks has got 17 now.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And, boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Flip Saunders was saying to his club. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Love. From him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Brooks kicks to Hibbert. Back to Brooks. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
And he makes the first.
A good night for Kevin Love. 25 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Here's Levine. He's got 11. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Knocks down the 3 ball. Levine's got 14.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Brooks. 19 points in the game. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 14-6 run. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Oklahoma City. Tarek Black, he's checked in for Hibbert. Garnett comes in for Ryan Anderson. And it's Bellinelli in for Aaron Brooks. Here's Levine. He's got 14. Love the pass to Barton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Bellinelli's got his 3rd rebound on the night. For 3. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here.
Hey, we'll take that 3. We'll take that 3. Good foul, good foul.
On the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Butler, he's checked in for Ben McLemore. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. It's a pick by Love. Here's Barton. Bellinelli is covering. 5 to shoot. Barton dishes to Drummond, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And guys, Andre Drummond has made quite an impression in the early stages of his career. Clark, you were just talking about that. Greg, I don't think anyone felt he would have such an impact this fast.
Yeah, I mean, he's already a mountain of a man among boys. I mean, hard to believe when you look at this guy out there. He's only 22 years old.
And Garnett misses. Minnesota's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Levine. From the line, cannot hit. So the Thunder will take it the other way.
Going back to Andre Drummond, some say there aren't any true centers entering the NBA these days. But I look at Andre, I look at DeMarcus Cousins, Joel Embiid, Karl Anthony Towns, and I think to myself, what are these people talking about?
Here's Levine, following the score by Kevin Garnett. And that one's good. Drummond's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Garnett. The rebound by Kevin Love.
And talking about Andre Drummond, I remember when he fell to number 9 on draft day. All sorts of experts were making excuses as to why. But even then, there was this eerie feeling that some teams had made a huge mistake in passing on him. And that feeling turned out to be correct.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Love, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Love's got 11 points here in just the second half. And Bellinelli kicks to Ariza. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Love's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Barton. Feeds it to Chandler, and stolen by Ariza.
We'll take that, and we'll dunk that shit.
One-handed jam. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Alrighty.
I mean, that aggression has allowed
We dunked it,
create a lot of
and they. Oh, that's what I was saying. They were gonna splash it, but no.
One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
So it's Minnesota now, following the score by Oklahoma City. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Joey Dorsey's checked in for the Timberwolves. Gallinari comes in for Zach LaVine. Here's Barton. Now Gallinari. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Off the screen. Kept alive. Here's Dorsey. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Dorsey's got his second basket of the game.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here's Rozier. He's got 10. From downtown, Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to Love. The dish to Barton. Garnett with the block.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Ariza with the bucket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Barton passes to Gallinari. He feeds it to Barton. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots and typically good things happen.
Here's Rozier. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Love against Garnett. Carroll kicks to Ariza. From outside, off the mark.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
The Timberwolves made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. That one is off. For the Thunder, Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Tarek Black. Anderson comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Ben McLemore in for Trevor Ariza. Get it to go.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
Gallinari hits them both. Oklahoma City's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Chandler, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Kicks it out to Granger. Passes it to Moutier. Here's Dorsey. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And, guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
He hits the second from the line. The Thunder leading by 23.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Aaron Brooks, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Aaron Brooks.
1:29 left in the third quarter. Deep 2 from Anderson, and the jumper is on the mark. Anderson's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Now here's Moutier. Brooks covering. Stolen by Brooks. Now here's Carroll. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Now here's Moutier. Granger from outside. It's rebounded by McLemore. McLemore's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Beyond the arc. Here's Anderson. Lays it up and banks it in. Anderson's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Carroll. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 6 assists here tonight.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Timberwolves had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. Second free throw, no good. And here. The Timberwolves shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Kaminsky out there with Danny Granger. Then there's Sergei Karasov. And it's Vaughn in at the 2. Here is Rose.
And around the NBA, there are some who want to redo how the NBA lottery works. They feel it punishes teams for trying at the end of the season and instead rewards others who maybe aren't doing as well.
That one goes. Count. And it's 8 points for Jimmy Butler.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Karasov, defended by Butler. Clock at 6. Right wing. Here's Vaughn. Drills the three-pointer. The Thunder shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Here's Rose. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
That's how he makes his presence felt.
And we see him do it time and again. He is a special talent.
Sure
Hey,
is.
guys, as important as it is to go out and compete, let's not forget the entertainment element of this game. What an unreal finisher.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And the Thunder making a change here. Black's checked in. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Rose kicks to Black. Here's Butler. And the layup's good off the glass. Here's Levine. And there's the pass to Karasov. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Vaughn. And he lays it straight in. Vaughn's got 5 points now this quarter. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Stolen by Levine. He kicks it to Karasov. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kaminsky. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Rose attacking. Got a piece of it. Intercepted. Inside. Stolen.
Oh, the ring around the rosy. I didn't know we were playing returns. Dang, they got the last return.
Kicks it to Levine.
Come on, gamers. We got to get this back.
Here's Karasov. Defended by Butler. Shoots. Kept alive.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category.
Black dishes to Chandler. Outside Rose. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Chandler with the bucket. Getting it done inside. Chandler's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession, almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Levine all alone. Karasov, no luck.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Rose. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Karasov, no luck.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Left side Rose.
You know, guys, coaching in the NBA is not for the faint of heart. Very little job security. I mean, in essence, you get hired to be fired. Let's face it, it's hard to make a bunch of millionaires do what you tell them to when they might be around longer than you will.
Stolen by Rose. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. And it's Chandler top of the key. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far. And speaking of coaching, sometimes you'll hear that the coach lost the team. When that happens, is that it, Clark? What's your read on that?
You know, I don't quite buy that. I think it's really rare. Winning can cover up a lot of things, and ultimately it does come down to that, being able to smooth out the rough spots, and winning is the best elixir for that.
And the first one at the line is good.
And one record that is going to be very hard for any player to ever match is the Iron Man streak. That record's held by AC Green as he played in 1,192 consecutive games. That kind of durability is going to be hard to match in the modern NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Garnett comes in for Chandler. And it's Rozier in for Derrick Rose. Dishes to Karasov. Feeds it to Levine. Off the pick. Black grabs the board. And with Iron Man streaks, it isn't just injury that can get you. It's scheduled days off and getting suspended games, too.
Yeah, just for reference, last season DeAndre Jordan was the active leader, played over 300 straight games as a player. He was a leader in the league, but he wasn't even a third of the way to Green's historic mark of consecutive games.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Minnesota. Stolen. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Here's Levine. Garnett with the block. And again, Oklahoma City running the court in transition.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Last season for Danny Granger, more injury woes. One of the premier small forwards in the game. At one point, his knees just haven't recovered. Really hard to watch him play the way he's able to play now.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Getting back to Danny Granger, you're talking about a guy who was throwing down 25 points a game back in the day. Last season, just 6 points a game. He didn't have enough left to help Miami make up for even some of the loss of LeBron.
Well, and he played in only 30 games last year, which unbelievably was the most he's had in 4 years. It's really tragic.
Pass to Dorsey. He dishes it to Karasov. Chandler kicks to Dorsey. Just 3 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Another miss by Minnesota. The Thunder shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Outside Butler. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Levine. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
2 shots, gentlemen.
Hey, for Zach LaVine, the dunk contest last season was his coming out party to the world. He put on a show that everybody in the NBA was buzzing about.
First one falls for him. And for LaVine and his dunking, if you saw him in college or last season, you knew he was a very special player in the air.
Well, LaVine can be one of the great all-time dunkers with his height and ability to lift off. He gets airborne so effortlessly that there are few that can match his power and finesse once he's airborne.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Chandler, the pass to Rozier. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Vaughn gets the bucket.
Sometimes you can catch the defense napping when you make a strong pass like that in transition.
Vaughn's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Chandler with the steal. To the inside with the floater, and it's good on the way in. Vaughn's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Three-pointer. Good for another field goal. Number 5.
Hurry range. All right, gamers. Just 3 minutes till the gamer post-game show.
Here's Levine. Five on the clock. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Butler dishes to Bellinelli.
Tyson Chandler. That's his first personal.
Damari Carroll's checked in for Kevin Garnett. The Timberwolves shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. The dish to Levine. On the wing, Chandler. Here's Levine. Clock at 6. Takes a shot at the elbow. They get it again. Here's Granger, and Butler sends it back. Here's Rozier. He feeds it to Carroll. Rebound, Minnesota. Granger's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Vaughn. Passes it to Chandler. Another miss by Minnesota. The Thunder shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
No, they didn't. They found their way inside effectively all game long. Penetration always produces results.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty heavy.
All right, 50 seconds till the gamer post-game show.
Fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Tyson Chandler. And you have to love the effort.
Oh, come on, man.
Played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Tarek Black, he's checked in for Tyson Chandler. Vaughn can't get it to go.
Well, I think he shouldn't have forced that one. Instead, he should have passed it off.
And it's Rozier.
We're trying to go for some half-court shots.
I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
He's about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds.
No.
Carroll with it. Offline.
Gotta shoot it.
So no problem for Oklahoma City.
Nah, no problems, gamers. This has been GW13. Thanks for gaming with me. Have a game-tastic rest of your night. Enjoy the post-game show. Talk to you after. Bye-bye.
Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for him.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, I'm here with Kevin Garnett. And KG, how was the motor ignited tonight for the team's offense?
Feel about a defense. You know, in order for us to win, we're going to have to play some solid defense. And I thought as we got turnovers, as we got stops, you know, we fueled that into offense.
KG, thanks for the time. Guys, he'll go down as one of the best defenders ever.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Tyson Chandler. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here. And how'd you feel about his performance, Shaq?
Well, his ability to get into the paint, get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
Tyson Chandler is some kind of big man, guys. Just his defensive presence alone, and he's efficient offensively, even though he might not do it on a nightly basis. But I mean, he does so many positive things to impact the basketball game.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
All right, quick question. Who was the most impressive tonight? And who was the most disappointing tonight? All right. Once again, it's been GW13. Thank you so much for game with me. Have a fantastic rest of your night, and game with you tomorrow. Oh, 2 big wins in a row. Oh, crap. Yeah. Go me. Alright. If you guys like the stream, before we go, make sure you leave a like. Oh, come on. Ow, 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 ow. If you like the stream, make sure you leave a like, comment what you liked about it, and, well, if you haven't already, subscribe to the Gamer Squad, and, well, turn on your post notifications. For more streams like this every day. And, well, be the first one to join them. And to be aware of Combat Tuesday and Wrestling Friday, which will be shorts and videos every Tuesday and Friday. Enjoy your game sesh. My game sesh is coming to an end right now. So, see you guys tomorrow. Keep them sticks grinding and keep leveling up. And whatever game you're playing, have a blast. GW13, gaming out. See you guys tomorrow. More game-tastic action.